Operations measures. In the 80s, Eli Goldratt took the operations world by storm with his goal. In it, he defined three measures: throughput, inventory, and operating expense. I went to one of his seminars in London and was instantly enthralled. I tried to apply his ideas to the manufacturing environment where I worked. Inventory and operating expense were easy to pay attention to, but throughput was not. Throughput is equivalent to the financial term contribution or marginal profit. In other words, it's sales revenue less the marginal cost of supplying the product, material purchased, hire and fire labor used to process it, and transport. It's mostly about sales. That's fine, but manufacturing are usually not responsible for sales. Furthermore, he argued that the constraint to sales is usually not in manufacturing. In other words, manufacturing can do nothing about it. I didn't like the way the key ingredient to the goal was outside the remit of manufacturing. So I looked for a measure that was inside the remit of manufacturing, that was likely, if not certain, to influence sales. It had to be something to do with delivery performance. More specifically, your innate ability to deliver product without all the evils that Goldratt decried, in particular, not changing your production plan. It needed to be a time-based measure. This is where response time fits. We look further at this measure separately. It's measured in days. Inventory needs little explanation. It's measured in money. Cost is the measure that most people pay attention to. We use a definition that includes the marginal expenses of throughput. More explanation separately. No doubt you have some or many other measures that your performance is monitored with. Line item fill rate, lead time, first pass approval rate, variance, for example. These are all key performance indicators that can be related to the three big measures above. For example, first pass approval rate indicates how often the process fails to pass its QC test first time without rework. The consequence of a low figure is to increase inventory, increase the time to make, increase material and labor waste, and additional overhead needed to troubleshoot the problems. These consequences are all covered by the three main measures. You could also say that response time is itself a key performance indicator for throughput. Note also that most KPIs look at short timescales, a day up to a month. We're going to look at your operation with a 1-year view.